Hey guys, hope you're having a great Sunday. I am sitting here at my trade desk preparing for Monday, and I just wanted to go over the process with you. I want you guys to always go over your process. You must develop a process so that it's strong in your head and in your heart. You've got to believe that this is the correct path to putting money into your bank account. Okay. If you don't have a back tested and optimized trade plan, then you're kind of just going to continue to flounder around and really be flimsy on these trades. So let's go over the process. Here's how I do it. Take what you will from it and develop the process on your own and make sure you write it out. Okay. So let's just get into it. I jump onto the high time frames first and see what's going on. So we're on the S&P. Okay, we're on the M contract. M is in Mike, and we've got the weekly curve here. All right, very easy to see. Rally base drop with a really nice gap, a really nice gap down there. Okay, so weekly curve, and this is of course also considered a market edge and also a supply zone, right? Because we have a formation, a rally base drop. So that's our weekly curve, and we are entering that curve. This is a level of imbalance. And so we're looking for some sort of reaction, most likely to the downside. Here's our daily chart, and we're looking at the daily trend. Now, the trend is, let's put our Trend Cloud day trading system on there so that we can use, we're not going to look at the signals right now. We're just looking at this indicator here that is green. It turns our candles green. The trend cloud is green. Therefore, we're going to say this trend is up, right? Very easy to see. I like things to be visual. Okay. Now, also on the higher time frame, I use the momentum filter. There you go, OTA momentum filter. That's pointing up. We're cycling up on the weekly chart into this level of supply. Okay, easy peasy. The daily chart is in an uptrend, and that matches our momentum on the high time frame. Okay, great. We like that. We're going up. If we look over on the 15-minute chart now, we'll see our supply and demand zone scanning system here. ES is on there. Very good. We like that. And here are two demand zones. Look at how this demand zone was just tapped. Okay, it just hit the proximal line there of that demand zone, and we made a really nice reaction to the upside. Now, the price did not go 50% of the way, so this could very well still be hit again. The fresh zone is down here. Okay, drop base rally. And this drop base rally broke some structure, didn't it? This drop base rally also broke structure. So it's very possible that one of these two demand zones is going to be hit. I can't tell you, oh, it's definitely going to be this one. Nobody knows that, okay? We never know. We can only take this information and try to form a strategy to enter the trade with the minimum amount of risk, okay? That's the name of the game. Now, I also have the OTA opening range. These are all part of the OTA TradingView Tools, okay? So I've got the opening range on here. You can see them flashing. And we are well above the previous day's open and also the previous week's open. This is very powerful, guys. It's a very powerful level of support. So these zones are above all of that. They're above the previous day's open, previous day's low, and the previous week's open, okay? Now, what is the plan here? Well, if we have an opening range tomorrow, if we have an opening range and the breakout is to the upside, which is what we want, that's kind of what we're expecting, right? But if it breaks to the upside, we're going to be taking the retest of that opening range to the upside. If it breaks to the downside, we're going to be looking for some kind of bear trap, right? Now, depending on how close, let's say this comes down to here by tomorrow, okay, and Monday morning opens up, it does a little dance, it makes the opening range, and then immediately breaks into this zone. Wow, that would be fantastic. That is a really nice entry for a bear trap to the upside. Okay, so we already have that much information. Okay, so it's been, I've been talking for about 5 minutes now, and we have a general idea of what to expect. Now that's big time frame. Let's try to narrow it down a little more. Let's take the high time frame now to the daily chart, and let's take a look. Okay, daily chart has entered the weekly. Let's get rid of that for now. The weekly supply zone or weekly curve. So we are actually right in there. We're right in there in that weekly curve, which is a very strong supply zone on the daily chart. We are cycling down. Momentum, even though the trend on the daily chart is up, and it's also up on the 1 hour, that's our day trading time frame trend, okay? We are cycling back to the downside. I'm trying to get you guys to understand the context of the price action and the context of the trade that we're going to put together for Monday. So daily chart now is our high time frame, and it's cycling down at this moment in time, even though it's in an uptrend. So where is this going to stop? We are expecting this to pull back somewhere into the cloud here and continue up as it did. And there's all your markers. There. Okay. There you go. That's what we're expecting this to pull back to. So you see how the trend cloud offers you some insight into where this thing might pull back to. Where is that? Let's put this on here. Go like that. Go to your hourly chart. Do we have any? Oh, look at that. Well. So we've got, do you see how the trend cloud brought me right to this? Now that's pretty far away, right? That's a pretty distance away. We also have a few other levels here, right? But let's open this up. Look at how this drop base, let's see here. What would we name that? This is basically on the hourly, it's just a drop and a rally, okay? But look at how this area here, this level here, did it break structure? Well, it came right up here, retested, and then broke, right? So if we go down, that's when we're going to want to go down to a 15-minute chart or maybe a 5. And let's take a look at that. Now on the 5, look at where that is. That's all the way down here. There we go. Drop base rally, rally base rally, breaking structure, okay? And what I like about this area here, look what we've got. We've got some levels of previous levels here. What is that? That is a previous, whoops, sorry guys. Previous month's open right in the middle of that zone. Okay, so go back to the 15 and let's take a look. So that's really far away. Look at the distance from here all the way down to here. Okay, that's probably not going to happen on Monday. But This is very possible, okay? That is very possible to take place on Monday. So that is a lesson in how to go through your process and really understand the context of the trade and what's going on so that you can take an intelligent trade and understand why you're taking the trade. So as of right now, again, daily chart cycling down, and it's cycling down in an uptrend that is very high on the curve. All right, that's a lot of information. What do you do with it? Well, the context of this is saying that this is still going up. Daily trend is up. Hourly trend is up. Okay, well, that means we're probably going to be cycling down. Let's put it up on the hourly as well, our cycle and momentum indicator. Do you see how we're still cycling down on the long time frame and we are coming up on the middle time frame? It's just giving you some timing indication as to what this is doing. So in the context of this, we're pulling back on the daily chart into some sort of demand zone. Where are they? Well, on the lower time frames, I outlined them right here. Hit this demand zone, bounced off of it. Maybe it comes and hits here. Maybe price comes down, forms that opening range, drops down into this zone, and then takes off back into here. So everything in this red area here is going to be a target for you guys if you go long, which you should be going long on Monday. All right. So I don't want this video to get too long and complicated. That is how you go over an assessment to understand the context of your trade. If you have any questions, guys, leave a question or comment below and I will answer it for you. Thanks again, and I will talk to you guys on Monday.